What's up, Switch fans? Welcome to SwitchTop, where today we're counting down the absolute must-play AAA experiences on Nintendo Switch. These are the games that push the hardware to its limits and deliver unforgettable experiences. Whether you're a new Switch owner or a veteran looking for your next obsession, this list has something for everyone. Let's dive right in with number 30. Fire Emblem. Three Houses revolutionizes the tactical RPG formula by blending strategic combat with life simulation elements. The story follows you as a professor at an officer's academy where you'll choose one of three houses to lead through classroom activities and intense battles. Without spoiling anything, your choices dramatically affect the war that erupts across the continent of Fodlan. The game's genius lies in its battalion system and expanded character development, allowing for deeper tactical options and emotional investment. Each of the three storylines offers 50+ hours of content, making this one of the best values on Switch. Dragon Quest XI S, Echoes of an Elusive Age. Dragon Quest XI brings the beloved JRPG series to the Switch with its definitive edition. The story follows the Luminary, a chosen hero who must discover his destiny while being hunted by a powerful kingdom that believes him to be the harbinger of doom. The narrative delivers heartwarming moments and surprising twists while staying true to classic JRPG storytelling. Mechanically, the turn-based combat has been refined to perfection, offering both streamlined battles for newcomers and deeper tactical options for veterans. The Switch version includes a unique 2D mode that lets you experience the entire adventure in retro style, plus orchestrated music and extra character scenarios.
Go on! You can do it! Get him!
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 tells a poignant story set in a world where two nations force their citizens to fight in a never-ending war, with soldiers having just 10 years to live. When soldiers from opposing sides discover a mysterious connection between them, they set out to discover the truth behind their world. The game's real-time combat system evolves the series' formula with interchangeable classes, fusion abilities, and massive chain attack sequences that are deeply satisfying to execute. The world is absolutely massive, with breathtaking vistas and seamless exploration that'll keep you discovering new areas dozens of hours into your journey.
Something so valuable here.
Noire transports you to 1940s Los Angeles as Detective Cole Phelps, solving cases that reveal the dark underbelly of Hollywood's golden age. The narrative unfolds like an interactive crime drama, with each case building toward a conspiracy that changes how you see the seemingly disconnected events. The groundbreaking facial animation technology makes interrogations tense as you scrutinize suspects for signs of deception. The gameplay revolves around examining crime scenes for clues, chasing down suspects, and piecing together evidence to crack cases. The Switch version adds touch controls and motion gestures, making evidence examination more intuitive than ever.
Stay in cover.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Super Mario 3D World delivers the perfect blend of 2D and 3D Mario gameplay, with a story about rescuing fairy-like Sprixies from Bowser. This enhanced port adds the revolutionary Bowser's Fury expansion, a seamless open-world adventure where you team up with Bowser Jr. to stop his rampaging father. The core game shines with tight level design and the introduction of the Super Bell power-up, transforming Mario into an agile cat. Bowser's Fury innovates with its persistent world, day-night cycle, and kaiju-sized battles against a monstrous Bowser. Both experiences support co-op play, making this a perfect package for multiplayer fun. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection. Diablo 3 brings its addictive demon-slaying formula to Switch without compromise. The story follows your custom hero as they battle against the forces of hell, but the narrative takes a back seat to the addictive gameplay loop. You'll choose from 7 distinct classes, each with unique abilities that transform how you approach combat. The endlessly satisfying gameplay loop revolves around demolishing hordes of monsters, collecting increasingly powerful loot, and customizing your build with various skills and equipment. The Switch version includes all expansion content and exclusive Nintendo-themed cosmetics, plus the ability to play 4-player co-op on a single console. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening reimagines the Game Boy classic with a gorgeous toy-like aesthetic. The story follows Link, who washes ashore on the mysterious Koholint Island and must collect magical instruments to wake the windfish and escape. The narrative takes surprising philosophical turns that I won't spoil here. The top-down gameplay perfectly modernizes the original with refined combat, streamlined item management, and quality of life improvements that respect the source material. The Dungeon Creator mode adds extra replayability, letting you build and solve your own Zelda dungeons. This remake strikes a perfect balance between nostalgia and innovation. Super Mario Odyssey sends our favorite plumber on a globe-trotting adventure to rescue Princess Peach from a forced marriage to Bowser. What makes this journey special is Cappy, a sentient hat that allows Mario to capture enemies and objects, completely transforming gameplay in creative ways. The brilliance of Odyssey lies in its sandbox design, with kingdoms packed with clever puzzles and hidden moons that reward experimentation and exploration. Each environment introduces new mechanics that are constantly remixed in surprising ways. The movement system might be the most refined in gaming history, giving players incredible freedom to combine jumps, throws, and captures. Kirby and the Forgotten Land marks the pink puffball's first full 3D adventure, where he explores a mysterious post-apocalyptic world to rescue Waddle Dees captured by the Beast Pack. The story gradually reveals the truth behind this abandoned civilization in a surprisingly emotional journey. The game revolutionizes Kirby's copy abilities with the new mouthful mode, letting him inhale massive objects like cars and vending machines for hilarious environmental interactions. The level design masterfully balances accessibility replayability with challenge, and the new evolved copy abilities add meaningful progression. The co-op mode lets a second player join as Bandana Waddle Dee, making this perfect for introducing younger players to 3D platformers. Monster Hunter Rise combines the series' signature beast hunting gameplay with unprecedented mobility. The lightweight story about a ninja-inspired village facing an impending calamity serves primarily as a backdrop for the main attraction, hunting massive monsters. The introduction of the wirebug system revolutionizes movement, letting hunters swing through environments, recover mid-air after attacks, and perform powerful silkbind abilities. 14 distinct weapon types offer radically different playstyles, from the technical insect glaive to the explosive gun lance. The village hub feels truly alive, and the inclusion of Palamute dog companions adds both combat support and faster traversal.
This is bad!
The Outer Worlds brings Obsidian's signature RPG design to Switch with a darkly humorous space adventure. The story places you as a colonist awakened from cryosleep in a corporate-dominated star system, where your decisions shape not just the plot, but the fate of entire communities. Without spoiling anything, your journey questions the nature of capitalism and authority in clever ways. The game shines through its companion system, with each crew member having distinct personalities and quest lines. Combat blends gunplay with a tactical slow-motion system, while the character building offers impressive flexibility through perks, attributes, and flaws that grant benefits for accepting character weaknesses. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate delivers on its name with the biggest crossover in gaming history, featuring over 80 fighters from gaming's most iconic franchises. While there's a surprisingly substantial story mode called World of Light, the narrative isn't the focus here. The fighting mechanics strike a perfect balance between accessibility and depth, with simple controls that hide layers of advanced techniques. Each character feels faithful to their original games while functioning within Smash's unique platform fighter framework. The sheer amount of content is staggering. Hundreds of stages, nearly 1,000 music tracks, and countless spirit battles that reference obscure gaming history make this the ultimate celebration of gaming. Persona 5 Royal brings one of gaming's most stylish JRPGs to Switch. The story follows the Phantom Thieves, high schoolers who enter people's cognitive worlds to change the hearts of corrupt adults. The narrative expertly balances supernatural heists with authentic teenage life, tackling themes of societal pressure and rebellion. The turn-based combat system emphasizes exploiting enemy weaknesses to trigger devastating follow-up attacks, with collected personas serving as customizable personas for the protagonist. What makes Persona unique is its social simulation half, where building relationships with a memorable cast strengthens your combat abilities. The Royal version adds a substantial new semester and quality of life improvements to an already massive game.
It's immune to curse. It's a powerful enemy. It's immune to curse. It's a powerful enemy.
Let's go.
Finish it quickly with curse attacks.
Vishnu! Ravage them!
It's immune to curse. I had hoped we could end this
Fire Emblem Warriors fuses tactical RPG elements with Dynasty Warriors-style action combat. The original story brings together heroes from across the Fire Emblem multiverse when royal twins Rowan and Leanna find their kingdom under siege. While narratively straightforward, it serves as an effective celebration of the franchise. The gameplay brilliantly translates Fire Emblem's weapon triangle and pair-up mechanics to real-time combat, where you'll slice through thousands of enemies while strategically directing allied units across the battlefield. Character progression preserves class promotion and skill inheritance systems from the main series, providing satisfying long-term growth for dozens of beloved Fire Emblem heroes.
Forward is ours. Stop this! I'll handle things here.
Metro Redux brings the harrowing post-apocalyptic shooters Metro 2033 and Last Light to Switch. Set in Moscow's underground metro system after nuclear war, you play as Artyom navigating both mutant threats and political conflicts between survivor factions. The story excels through environmental storytelling and moral choices that affect the ending without obvious good-bad indicators. The gameplay emphasizes survival horror elements with limited resources, realistic weapon handling, and a dynamic stealth system. The atmosphere is the true star, with gas masks that crack and filter over time, manual actions like wiping condensation from your mask, and the constant tension of managing limited ammunition. Both games run impressively on Switch with minimal compromises. Bayonetta 3 completes Platinum Games' trilogy with the most over-the-top action yet. The Umbra Witch returns in a multiverse-spanning adventure to stop the mysterious singularity from destroying all realities. While explaining more would enter spoiler territory, the story delivers emotional payoffs for longtime fans. The combat system expands with demon slave mechanics, allowing Bayonetta to directly control her summoned demons in massive kaiju-style battles. Each weapon dramatically changes your playstyle, from a sentient microphone that turns attacks into a rhythm game to yo-yos that enable devastating mid-range combos. New playable characters and Viola's distinct witch-in-training mechanics add even more variety to the stylish action. Dying Light Platinum Edition. Dying Light brings its parkour zombie survival formula to Switch remarkably intact. The story follows undercover agent Kyle Crane in the quarantined city of Heron, infiltrating survivor groups while helping citizens and searching for a cure. While the narrative starts conventionally, it evolves into something more morally complex. The gameplay combines fluid first-person parkour with brutal melee combat against the infected, with a day-night cycle that transforms docile zombies into terrifying nightmares after dark. The crafting system lets you create increasingly bizarre weapon modifications, from electrified machetes to explosive throwing stars. The Platinum Edition includes all DLC, including the following expansion that adds a massive countryside area and drivable vehicles. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild reinvented open-world design with its systemic approach to exploration and discovery. Set in a Hyrule fallen to ruin, Link awakens after 100 years to reclaim his memories and confront Calamity Ganon. The beauty of the story is how much is optional. You'll uncover narrative threads by exploring naturally rather than following waypoints. The revolutionary gameplay abandons traditional Zelda structure in favor of interlocking systems. Physics, chemistry, temperature, and weather all interact in logical ways that encourage creative problem solving. Every system from combat to cooking rewards experimentation, and the ability to climb virtually any surface fundamentally changes how you approach obstacles. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Vengeance expands on the acclaimed post-apocalyptic JRPG. You play as a Tokyo student transformed into a Nahobino after being transported to a demon-infested wasteland called Da'at. The narrative explores philosophical themes of order versus chaos, with your choices determining humanity's cosmic fate. The turn-based combat system emphasizes exploiting enemy weaknesses and negotiating with demons to recruit them to your cause. Each demon can be fused to create more powerful entities, leading to nearly endless customization possibilities. The Vengeance Edition adds a completely new alternate story route, additional demons, and quality of life improvements that make this challenging series more accessible.
Let's go.
Red Dead Redemption brings Rockstar's Western masterpiece to Switch. Former outlaw John Marston is forced by the government to hunt down his old gang members in exchange for his family's safety, exploring themes of redemption and the dying frontier. The narrative shines through its authentic characters and the palpable sense of a changing world. The gameplay blends third-person shooting with an immersive open world filled with dynamic encounters and activities. The honor system changes how NPCs react to you based on your moral choices, and the Deadeye mechanic lets you slow time for precision shooting. The Switch port maintains the atmospheric lighting and character detail that make the frontier feel alive.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Luigi's Mansion 3 sends the greener Mario brother on a ghost hunting adventure through a haunted hotel. When his friends are captured by King Boo, Luigi must overcome his fears to rescue them floor by floor. The story is told with charming humor and expressive animation that showcases Luigi's perpetual nervousness. The gameplay expands on previous entries with the addition of Gooigi, a gooey doppelganger that can access areas Luigi can't, enabling clever co-op puzzle solving. Each hotel floor features a completely unique theme and boss ghost with distinct personalities and mechanics. The improved Poltergust G00 adds slam attacks and suction shot abilities that make combat more dynamic than ever before. Super Mario Bros. Wonder reinvents 2D Mario with the introduction of Wonder Flowers that transform levels in unpredictable ways. The story is simple. Bowser merges with a castle in the Flower Kingdom, and Mario and friends must stop him, but the whimsical presentation elevates the experience. The game introduces badge power-ups that fundamentally change how you approach levels, from wall jumping to drill dashes, encouraging replayability and experimentation. The Wonder Effect moments are pure joy, temporarily changing gameplay rules or visual styles. Mario might become a spike ball, gravity could reverse, or the entire level might become a playable music video. The game supports seamless multiplayer, letting you enjoy the wonder with friends. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe perfects Nintendo's iconic racing series. The story is non-existent, but who needs one when you're blue-shelling friends? The racing mechanics hit the sweet spot between accessibility and depth, with anti-gravity sections adding new strategic dimensions to track design. The item balance creates those signature Mario Kart moments of last-second comebacks and heartbreaking defeats, while the smart steering option helps newcomers enjoy the experience. With 48 tracks in the base game, plus 48 more through the Booster Course Pass DLC, this is the most content-rich entry in the series. The battle mode features 5 distinct game types, and the inclusion of characters from other Nintendo franchises makes this feel like a celebration of the company's history. NieR Automata, the End of Yorhoi Edition, tells an existential story about android soldiers 2B and 9S fighting a proxy war against machine life forms on a post-apocalyptic Earth. The narrative requires multiple playthroughs to fully unfold, each revealing new perspectives and challenging your understanding of previous events. What begins as a seemingly straightforward action game transforms into a profound meditation on consciousness, purpose, and humanity. The combat system, developed by Platinum Games, seamlessly blends hack and slash action with bullet hell sequences and occasional genre shifts. The customizable plug-in chip system allows for incredible build variety, letting you tailor the experience to your playstyle or even remove UI elements for higher attack power.
Laser communications recovered.
Toby, I'm transmitting your pod program.
Pod program download complete.
Animal Crossing: New Horizons became a cultural phenomenon by offering a peaceful escape to island life. There's no traditional story. You create your own narrative as you transform a deserted island into a thriving community. The game follows real-time progression, with seasons changing, shops opening and closing, and special events occurring throughout the year. The gameplay loop revolves around collecting resources, crafting items, and customizing every aspect of your island. The terraforming tools give unprecedented control over your environment, letting you create waterfalls, cliffs, and rivers. What makes New Horizons special is its relaxing pace and the relationships you build with your quirky animal neighbors, each with distinct personalities that emerge through daily interactions. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. The Witcher 3 brings its vast open-world RPG experience to Switch remarkably intact. The story follows Geralt of Rivia searching for his adopted daughter, Ciri, while navigating political intrigue and monster-infested lands. The narrative excels through morally complex choices, with consequences that might not appear until dozens of hours later. The combat system blends swordplay with magical signs, bombs, and potions that require preparation and knowledge of monster weaknesses. The world feels genuinely alive, with side quests that tell stories as compelling as the main plot, and NPCs who have their own schedules and lives. The complete edition includes both massive expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, the latter being practically a full game in itself.
Should I turn back and help you?
Saints Row 4. Re-elected brings the series' most outlandish entry to Switch. The story takes the street gang turned media empire to absurd new heights. You play as the president of the United States fighting an alien invasion inside a simulation with superpowers. This setup allows for gleeful abandonment of reality in favor of pure fun. The gameplay combines third-person shooting with superhero-style abilities like super speed, telekinesis, and elemental powers that transform how you navigate the open world. Side activities include ridiculous challenges like text adventures, mech battles, and superpowered insurance fraud. The writing delivers sharp satire of gaming tropes, pop culture, and American politics, with a surprising amount of heart underneath the irreverent humor.
Yo, we're here. The target is just ahead.
Target's in the next room.
Damn it!
Skyrim brings its legendary open-world RPG experience to Switch, with all DLC included. The main quest follows the Dragonborn's journey to stop Alduin the World Eater, but the true story emerges through exploration and discovery across the frozen Nordic landscape. The freedom to forge your own path is Skyrim's greatest strength, with countless faction quest lines, dungeons, and random encounters creating unique player narratives. The gameplay revolves around a flexible skill system that advances as you use abilities, allowing you to naturally evolve your character based on playstyle preferences. The Switch version adds motion controls for aiming and lockpicking, plus exclusive Legend of Zelda gear. The portable nature of Switch makes Skyrim's massive world more accessible than ever.
Death to the Empire!
Death to the Empire!
Let me see if I can get that door open.
Dark Souls Remastered brings From Software's influential action RPG to Switch. The story is deliberately obscure, conveyed primarily through environmental storytelling and item descriptions as you journey through the decaying world of Lordran to either rekindle or extinguish the first flame. The narrative rewards attentive players with a rich mythology about cycles of power and decay. The challenging combat system demands patience and precision, with a focus on stamina management and learning enemy patterns. The interconnected world design remains a masterclass in level architecture, with shortcuts that connect seemingly disparate areas in surprising ways. The online component adds both cooperative and invasive multiplayer elements that can dramatically change the experience. Doom Eternal brings its adrenaline-pumping demon-slaying action to Switch with impressive fidelity. The story follows the Doomslayer's crusade against Hell's forces, and the corrupt corporations enabling them, expanding the surprisingly deep lore of this universe. The push-forward combat system creates a unique rhythm. You must constantly stay aggressive to gain resources, with glory kills providing health, chainsaw attacks yielding ammo, and flame belch giving armor. The expanded movement options include double jumps, dashes, and swing bars that add vertical dimensions to the arena-style encounters. Each demon has specific weaknesses that encourage weapon switching, and resource management becomes a thrilling dance of prioritization under pressure. The port maintains the core experience with smart compromises that preserve the essential flow of combat. There you have it, the absolute must-play AAA experiences on Nintendo Switch. Which of these games is your favorite? Did I miss any titles you think deserve a spot? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this countdown, smash that like button and subscribe to SwitchTop for more Nintendo Switch content. Until next time, keep on gaming.